beautiful soul. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Welcome back to another All Signs Tarot reading. All Signs love tarot reading. All Signs love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. As you can see, we have a card already here, the King of Pentacles, Virgo ruled by Mercury energy. There's some kind of commitment coming in. It's a very long-term energy, that Pentacle, slow moving. If you've been waiting for something, let's take a look at this energy. It says, yeah, you've been waiting for somebody to make a move for sure. It's the Three of Wands and the Chariot. The Sun in Aries energy. Here in the Three of Wands, the Chariot, the bigger picture. The bigger picture, the Moon in Cancer. Somebody's making a move quite literally that's about to change some things. Somebody has figured out, well, the answer to the riddle for the Sphinx tongue twister today. Very interesting because these are obstacles to get moving. The thing about the Three of Wands is that is a coming together energy. It's expansion. There could be literal travel here. I mean, this is really on the money in terms of travel, the Three of Wands and the Chariot. So a move, like literally moving, coming towards you. Maybe there's a relocation going on, but it's a move, and the King of Pentacles wanted to come down as well. Cards are a little bit unruly here today. The King of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Three of Wands, the bigger picture, the Chariot. Somebody's preparing for some kind of offer here. Let's take a look. I tell you what, this is commitment. It's the Hierophant and the Strength card. The Hierophant, a card of commitments. Slow moving, long-term energy. This is Taurus energy. Divine masculine energy. Not about gender. And the Strength card, which is connected to the heart chakra. And Leo energy. I want to validate if this is someone you are moving from platonic or physical to more with. Somebody here is moving. Getting ready to make that move. There is a very strong chemistry here, so that's definitely a strong truth. But there's also a manifesting energy about going further, and it's just pretty darn clear. Is there something else that needs to happen in order for all of this to happen? Is somebody in some pride and ego? A little bit of that going on in our King of Pentacles. It's like my little mini Emperor, and possibly obviously something going on between the two of you, whether there are other people involved, and somebody, you could say, kind of moving past that. Cultural, religious differences. Of course, the Hierophant can indicate some expectations somebody's carrying, or there are people around them that they have. Oh, that's what that is. Oh, wow. Look at that. Yeah, and it's the Five of Wands, which is literally what that is. Some challenges, some obstacles. And it's here in the partnership placement. So there has been maybe some people or some situations that have presented itself, whether this is someone there's kind of some complications or a silence with, or there's a pause button, no contact, no communication. Whatever's going on, you have been waiting for this pentacle. Look, Seven of Pentacles, that's what this is. Venus and Taurus energy. leaning into the staff, into the wand, sort of deciding what move you're going to make at this point, because that's what the wand is about. But looking at the Six of Pentacles here, all the time and the effort, waiting on reciprocity, debating if you want to put that Seventh Pentacle here, more time and more effort, waiting. Still here, but definitely assessing the situation, making some decisions. So we saw that in the Chariot, the bigger picture, overcoming obstacles, this person, I feel like. And that's what's been going on here. And you can see it here in the Five of Wands. Saturn and Leo energy. Saturn slows some things down, you know. Put some obstacles in the way, whether it's people connecting to that Hierophant, somebody's ego, needing to overcome that. Perhaps there is an apology or more that's needing to be made. Fear of commitment. Temperance is here. The Six of Swords is also here. Interesting. Look at this. And the Six of Swords. Temperance is connected to the heart chakra. This is Sagittarius energy. Meaning in the middle, restoring some balance, some harmony. So definitely working some things out. You know, Temperance is Archangel Michael, who specifically is connected to the solar plexus chakra I do, and the throat chakra I speak. Just wanting to get everybody in the path to the truth, for everybody's highest good. Here's the Sun getting into that new cycle. It's also right below the King of Pentacles. So overcoming what those obstacles are, which we saw in that Chariot energy. For this pentacle that you've been waiting for. So something is needing to and appears to be getting worked out here. There is a conversation that's needing to happen. And again, there is an energy around getting over whatever it is, because the Six of Swords is here. And it's in the partnership placement, minor arcana, right below the Five of Wands. So sort of like what's been going on. This is Mercury and Aquarius energy. And it's just, there's, it's time to have a talk, you know? But the weight that's here in the Seven of Pentacles is clearly also connected to whatever's going on here. So there might be a situation, a person, somebody's, perhaps just somebody's issues around moving to the next level. It's definitely a waiting energy. The back, like sort of look in the back here. This is where this person's energy is quite strong. Behind the energy of somebody waiting, it's the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Moon in Sagittarius energy. This is, well, it's pushing the play button. Pushing the play button, coming out perhaps of the no contact, should that be the case. Working it out. The Four of Swords in reverse. The World card. The Page of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, look where it is. We see a page energy, which can sometimes be kind of immature. Holding on to this pentacle. And yeah, it's just all connected to this weight here. Could indicate somebody that's younger. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the case, but I mean, it's right below the Seven of Pentacles in that Seventh Pentacle of what you're waiting for. For this person to, also for this communication. Yeah, I mean, there could be literal age here. You know, somebody who's younger. It's not going to be for everyone. The World card is here. And as you can see, I'm holding on to the Four of Swords in reverse. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius energy here with our World card. And this is an energy of completion. So you could say reaching some goals, lessons learned, perhaps karmic debts paid, obstacles, challenges met, and overcome. That's just been really clear within that Chariot card. This completion energy, like completing the picture. And I gotta tell you, this is the last major arcana before you move into the Fool for another possible chance. It's almost like it's kind of like there's one more chance. Do you know what I mean? Because you're definitely contemplating this moving forward energy, and it's sort of like, well, yeah, for this to complete, it's literally on the other end here. And again, it's the bigger picture energy. Divine number, divine timing. Somebody, this energy of somebody was ready, is ready, somebody's not, somebody's available, somebody's not. So we have the Four of Swords in reverse as well. Jupiter and Libra energy. It's like a restless energy, kind of anxious. And look, it's connecting to the Nine of Wands in reverse. So there's a couple of things here. One, it's just really clear that you're also getting kind of anxious and restless here. Like, okay, hello, waiting. But it's also this energy around this person of getting ready to make some kind of move. And that's just been really super clear with our major arcana energy here, the World card, Temperance in the Chariot. And the supportive energy here really is around this next level. Also that Strength card, let us not forget that. So a validation again, should things be, wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Going from platonic or physical to more. So the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Swords is here in reverse. So I just want to address this because here it is. Reversal energy, the Sun in Gemini. This is an apology. This is not just an apology here in this reading today. It's really clear that there's one needed. I'm not always privy to what it is, but it's connected to Temperance energy, which is restoring some harmony and again kind of meeting in the middle, getting into balance, the yin yang energy. So the apology here on one end in this new cycle, it is a healing energy, this apology, so it's definitely needed. At the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy, so clarity, this energy of this person knowing they need to apologize, clarity that they're getting, but also bringing to you. And this is around the communication. It's sort of like a coming out of nowhere energy. The Sword obviously can be painful. There is that apology is here for a reason. And it's also clarity in relationships, communication. And it's right in between the bigger picture, Temperance. Again, in whatever's been going on in this Five of Wands, but also the King of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. So whatever that is, that's communication is around. The Seven of Wands is connecting to the Seven of Pentacles, and that is just so validating because this is like a little self-defensive energy around this person coming in and communicating. I do want to validate that if it's somebody you're around already and you know they're going to be at something, it's sort of like coming over to talk to you. Holding on to that seventh wand, again, like assessing the situation. And sort of self-defensive mode, you know? Not wanting to be hurt as the Six of Wands come in, and that's somebody wanting to get your attention. It could also be around messages. SMS, social media, email, you know, it's not necessarily in person, but it could be. And what a strong validation for me. Also, that 77 here is literally an energy of getting on the right track. It's energy shifting, it's realignment. So that's where this is. So there's most definitely here, oh look, yeah, the Four of Cups. There's most definitely an energy of, whoa, of something's changing. And look, okay, the Hierophant is back. The Two of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Pentacles. So we have the Queen and the King of Pentacles here. the Ten of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. The bottom of the deck, the Three of Cups. Mercury and Cancer energy. This is the, I guess you could say, the communication. There is a reunion energy in here. And again, I want to validate if this is someone that you are already seeing, or you know you're going to see them somewhere, you think they could be somewhere, like they're going to show up, then this is definitely a very strong likelihood. And that Mercury energy, as I talk about often here at the Tarot Closet, is a strong, well, there's a strong energy around reading and writing. So this could definitely be around SMS, social media, email. But it's also Mercury. So is it someone that you normally talk to in person, or that you talk to on the phone? It's communication, it's emotional, it's kind of time, and it's around the commitment energy. And that's also a really strong validation in the Four of Cups. The Moon and Cancer energy. It's sort of like not expecting it, but you've been waiting. Arms crossed, that apathetic energy, as somebody's looking over at these Three of Cups, which is literally here today for communication. And here they come with the Fourth Cup. It's like coming in kind of out of nowhere. What's in that cup? There's an apology in here. There's, I feel like, explanations too, but that's communication. It's connecting here to the Five of Wands. So this is really what it's about. What have the challenges and obstacles been around? So whether this is just somebody's kind of a picture in their head and it's been commitment issues, other people, in fact, they might even be around should this be at a place, at an event, you know. There is a decision here. Two of Pentacles. It's around commitment, the Queen of Pentacles. So again, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles both here. Sort of like my mini Emperor and Empress energy, Capricorn and Saturn energy. So the Divine Feminine energy around the Queen of Pentacles. The Divine Masculine energy around the King of Pentacles. A balance in that energy. It's all leading here to an apology, into temperance, to working things out. Which, by the way, we're also seeing here in the Three of Pentacles. Like the bigger picture, this move toward communicating, working it out, coming together. And the Pentacles, slow moving, but long term. And well, yeah, it takes two. And in this case, there might be a third party energy that's also, well, you could say like a helpful energy. That's not necessarily a third party in the way that you think a third party is. You know, somebody is here. And that's also a validation in the Hierophant. So whether it's like somebody professionally or somebody in somebody's life, friends or family, that kind of energy. So the Hierophant is back in the Ten of Pentacles. But before we go into that, I just want to validate here in the Two of Pentacles. Mars and Capricorn energy around making a choice. You know, one of these pentacles is yours. It is just clear. So you're also in this energy, not just because one of these, I want to say again, it's like the two of you, it's the pentacle. But it's just really clear that there is an energy of reflection and making a decision for yourself as well. Kind of weighing out the options. So this conversation is definitely around commitment. Really, really clearly. Again, the Hierophant is back. And I want to talk about the fact that the World card is here, the Chariot, Temperance, the Hierophant of completion. That there's a life-changing energy here in the World card and getting into a completion energy. So as we saw coming into your reading with the Chariot and the Three of Wands, is this around someone you've been waiting for to relocate? To change a situation, literally like a move, you know? But also a completion energy around other people, places, or things. And of course, moving toward commitment, things, including things like marriage. Long-term energy, the Ten of Pentacles here. A new cycle, Mercury and Virgo. And this is an energy of, well, again, really long-term energy. We're talking life, you know, life together. Also validation of that in the World card and the Hierophant being back. So this is just really clear that this is a communication, a conversation, a coming together energy of really making some life-changing decisions about where this is going. Not just around the two of you, but also where you're at here. It's really clear. If you've seen them, you're about to see them. A message, a phone call. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person. Messages from their higher self. Oh my gosh, I feel you leaving me behind. Page of Pentacles in reverse, by the way. That's kind of where things are. It's sort of whether it can be like a breakup energy, because it does feel like a make or break conversation. For some of you, you're already there. A lot of you are not quite there, but it's like an immaturity. And yeah, it's connecting to all of the energy here. The Page of Wands, like staring down that, studying that wand around the move. The Page of Pentacles in reverse, also around the communication, what you've been waiting for here. I feel you leaving me behind. 7 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, as you contemplate where you're at. You speak to me through music is here. Where you're at and what you want to do. So somebody's in some regret. It's part of this apology in the 10 of Swords in reverse. I wish I had treated you better. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. I am becoming a better person. Somebody might be quite literally growing up too. Really specific. Not necessarily for everybody. The timing just wasn't right for us. Right here on the World card. Which is around timing. I hide behind material things. Okay, so that does connect also around the King of Pentacles. My little mini Emperor energy. So that 2 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles here. This could also be around somebody that just hasn't had balance in their life. You know, balancing out work and relationships. Money or work took priority. Very specific, but definitely here. The Pentacles also connecting strongly, of course, to money, because those are contracts, relationships, partnerships. The bottom of the deck, oh, well, that's pretty direct. I want you. And also connecting really strongly with that Strength card energy, that there is a really strong chemistry between you that has sometimes been overwhelming. And I just want to validate again if there is a it's going from friendship, because that's also here. It's a validation of that, or platonic or physical to more, you know, really specific on waiting for that person. But I just want to validate it again that it is here. We'll be together again. So that's really specific. If you're not, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Oh, look. I bury myself in work to forget you. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I left before you could leave me. And the last channeled love message here, but I'm going to bring in some little love note, tarot closet love notes. I love you. I've never felt like this. We are destined to be together. You mean a lot to me. I don't know how to fix this, but I'm trying. I left before you could leave me energy. I think of you every day. You are my soulmate. There is a soul connection energy here in our Three of Cups. I wished on a star tonight. I close my eyes and imagine you're here with me. There is definitely a strong timing energy here, whatever that's around, circumstances, people, places, things. For some of you, distance. You are my other half. I love you. So the soulmate energy is really strong, the soul connection. If you're on a twin flame journey that is in that energy, you are my other half, might be really specific for you, should you be. And I definitely recommend checking out the twin flame readings if so, because they're really specific to your twin flame journey. I want to be honest. Your last channeled love message from your person, message from their higher self. I don't want to lose you forever. It's going right here with I feel you leaving me behind. So definitely, yeah, decision being made, a life-changing one. Beautiful soul, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you being here. Remember, if you hear my content, my readings, see or hear them anywhere but here, including TikTok, for those that have alerted me, I appreciate that. Please continue sending me the channel names, exactly where things are. I really appreciate it. The email is linked below in the description. Also here at the Tarot Closet on the About Me page. I'm sending you love and light, hoping the best for you always, and looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.